Hello all and welcome to this review for the Speed Champion set that came out, the 76922 BMW M4 GT3 and BMW M Hybrid V8. But this is just the first part because I just want to look at the hybrid and also give you some tips about the stickers. And that's why it's going to take me longer than others, because the tips I have to show you are, while they make for a better final product, it's extremely time consuming. So I want to show you I'll give you a review of the actual set for the hybrid, give you some tips, and then later on, when I'll be done with the GT3, I'll review that. Okay, so I'll keep the box. Yeah, we'll start with that. So in the back, you can see what the hybrid's supposed to look like. You can see it's got like basically the most striking part is the front, where you have this lower area here, and the fact that the front does taper down and significantly has this valley in the middle, and also you have the headlights here in the front. Now, the main issue with this car is that it doesn't really replicate that too well. So just looking at the headlights, and yeah, I'm surprised. I thought the headlights weren't supposed to be stickers anymore, but in this case, it seems like they're back to being stickers. So while it looks like a headlight here when you look at the car, especially with the reflection you get, what they give you is just these two lines, which, since they are, it's flat. That's the whole point of Legos. This area would be flat. It's just a flat sticker. You lose the sense that this is even a headlight. So not fun of that. And when you have this area here with that distinctive shape, while they replicate it, the way that they get to that middle area is by giving you a print. So great, print, no sticker. But as you can tell, the print itself, while they had a chance to actually make the print look good, they do it like the equivalent of a sticker sheet, where you're still having to put it in the middle and you get the framing lines around it. So it breaks it up and you don't actually get to have that cool look, which is really too bad. It would have been fun if I would have even gone for a black piece that instead is actually printed blue in the front, so that you get to have black on the sides too, and it would create the exact effect that you see there much better. So that's that. Another issue with the stickers, there's lots of issues with the stickers on this set, but another one is that, so while there are some for the window areas where it's clear backing, as you can see here, there's also, and it makes sense because, part of the sticker is clear, right? So you get to have, once again, the nice framing of the cockpit. The one from the top also comes on the clear, but there's no clear element to it. So it just gives you this look instead of, it looks a bit better. No, you can see it better here. There you go. So because you're stuck with the transparent, the darker transparent plastic behind it, it gives it a more gray tinge. And of course, there's like air bubbles too, because I'm not great at this. And you don't, get it doesn't look quite like it actually belongs to here, and it's progression to it. So that's another big issue there. Okay, another issue with the stickers is that the colors don't match. At least the red's not bad. Like I'll show you here. This I think is okay. All right, the red's fine. I'm okay with the red. The darker red, not so much. But it's still okay for me, especially since you do have some of the red that works, and some elements of it's different shades of red. So I'm not too peeved about it. The blue though, the blue's not great, and you could see it too. There you go, right there. See, this blue doesn't match the rest. It's much lighter, and that's too bad. All right, so now so those are the main things I'm not too fond of. Things I do like is that, even though this is, I guess, not similar looking car when you look at it that way, but the actual Lego build looks a bit similar to the Porsche that we had last year, right? It's the same kind of Le Mans design, right? With the front, and you have, elevation in the front and the back, and, a more sweeping effect in the middle with that bulging cockpit and the fin. In the end, it ends up being two very different construction techniques. So I found that fun and refreshing. It's always a fun building experience. Of course, with these race cars, you end up with the sticker issue. I was able to make it work with the Porsche finally. This camp part. All right. I was able to make it work. I know I did a rant video before, But I was able to get a replacement set of stickers, and I placed it on white instead of red here, and you see the effect works, for me, a bit better. At least it gives you what I was hoping to get. And you'll see, especially with these are not headlights, the headlights are here, but with these, I'm assuming the vents in the front, that I was able to make it look like it's not broken up, and that's what I want to show you here. That's the main tip now I'm gonna say for this one. So what you're seeing, and I hope you're seeing, is that, for example, this black area is fully black. It's not, let's see if they have it here. I'll show you what I mean by that. You see the way they did it, and the way it's sending the instructions, you can see the black is all broken up, right? It looks like a reverse zebra type thing, okay? Same for the blue, right? The blue is tack, tack, tack. Looks like a bar graph. But instead, as you can see on mine, it's smooth. Bottom, not so much, as like it looks a bit like teeth, but you still have a smooth line here. So you do get a bit of the effect that they're going for. The effect that they're going for, you're wondering, is like kind of like these diagonal splash of colors. So you go from red to blue, black to white, and then blue again, right? And you kind of get the sense of that here. It's not perfect, it's not great. It's not as well executed, I think, as the Porsche, where you do definitely see the design coming through, right? Of the kind of looks like Spider-Man to me, but like the line spreading out, right? From the middle. So that kind of that works. They were able to do it here well. This one, the idea of those like kind of like swipes of color, right? Very broad brushstrokes. It's not as evident, but I hope, at least I hope you think that I pulled it off somewhat, at least better than what they're showing here, right? So you would have, for example, the red going through all the way, and then especially the black. The black's the part that I'm most fond of, where you do have the black going across. You can see going here, going there, and even ending up there. And it's not broken up. So you have this whole thing of black. Yes, broken up there, of course. But I'm talking about the areas where there is black, it's all covered. And I am not necessarily proud. It's not a great achievement, but it looks good, because I would have hated it to end up looking like this. I am not fond of that. So I am happy enough with the result, and I wanted to show you what I did to get there. So when they give you the sticker sheet, what I found borderline insulting is that when you, and this is for the, like you see, I didn't do it, I do it for this car yet. I only did it for this one. When you take out the sticker, you do get that border, okay? That's stuck there. But what I found kind of sad about the whole thing is that the design they give you on the sticker sheet does cover up the whole area. So for example, let's say you do have this 2x2 tile, right? The whole area where you have it printed, the sticker, would cover it up. And it's too bad they don't. So they have you have to take it out. They only put the middle area, so you get this border around that doesn't actually fit with anything else. However, what you can do though is, that's what I did. So if you look, you do have, right, this works. So what you could do is, now this is just to show you, to point out what I'm pointing at. You would take some scissors, just cut it out, right? Cut out the black border you have. So yes, you do have, instead of it being a perfect square, you do have more curved corners. But when you pull it out, you can actually just stick it onto where it's supposed to be, and you cover up the entire surface area. So I'll show it to you here. This corner is a good example. So you see this here being a 1x2 tile. I was able to cover up the entire surface area. And it's good, because what happens is that you end up having the red connect. And yes, you still see the border a bit, but at least you do get a more filled area, a better line, and the fact that hopefully the idea is that this whole red continues until the corner. That's what I'm hoping, that's what I'm looking for here. I also was able to do it here, right, where you do have this whole area being red, taking over the blue and transferring towards this whole blue area. You can see the same thing I did with the cockpit area, where I do have the smaller edge pieces, border pieces coming across like that. You have a smooth white line. I did the same on the other side with the red. So you see the red actually covers the entire cockpit area. So I have the whole window covered in red, which I was very happy with, because or else what you would have is you would have this. I don't know if look, you see that here, what you get with the broken up blue to black, you get that with the red. And I was able to make the same progression. It's a bit more light. Yeah, I don't think you see it. But like the light blue has that, triangle going through. Well, you see it better with the dark blue, right? Okay, now moving along to here, or this one's a bit more obvious. So this would have it broken up. You see it there too. It's broken up. However, what I was able to do was using that little edge piece to make it a continuous black line. And the same for this whole shape you see here. And especially this part here. Yes, you're stuck with these, because it's curved around, like I showed you, and not a perfect square. You do have these small little bits of white that gleam through. And of course, when the light reflects, it reflects across the border and the sticker. The border of sticker and the sticker itself. So it doesn't look, it's not phenomenal, but it still at least gives you a more, a whole continuous black area, right? Like, I think this looks fine. Same for the blue. So I'll show it to you too here. That's how I did it. That's how I recommend you do it. So what you can do is either cut up, like I said, the whole area and try to stick it at once, because if you cut it up first while peeling it, it may actually bring it out all together. But you have to be diligent about it and quick about it. Or what you can do is simply just put the border first and then put the middle area in it. Another thing that I want to show, so this I failed at, but if you don't like the fact that, for example, you could see that there is a white sticker on a white background, you can simply, while we're the scissors out, just cut out the white so you only have the part that actually is color. That would be it doesn't bother me too much with the white. The blue does. So if you haven't done the set yet, I would recommend that for this blue, you just cut it out so that the blue is cut out and you end up with the background so that it looks more seamless. And then I did the same thing here. You can see the border around it, but at the same time, it's a straight black line. So those are my recommendations. That's my small review. Guess more things that I'm not fond of. If you want more gripes, I really don't care for these headlights in the back. Doesn't look great. It could have been a sticker on something clear, or once again, they did have a whole clear sticker. I just didn't need it, so you could have just used it for that instead, and have a tinted black, or better yet, tinted red, and have a black sticker so that the red shines out. Similar to not similar, but here you do have clear parts, right? For the parts that are supposed to glow. And also for the headlights, right? So this one, fails at that, so you end up with just the bland sticker for the back lights, front lights. I don't know. Also, with the price increase, honestly, it's really hard to recommend this set so far. So it was fun to build. If I include the sticker part in it, no. But if it's just the car itself, it's a fine experience. I guess I did enjoy having this little tile be upright in this section so it looks like it's continuous. Of course, that messes up because, and I didn't think about it when I was doing it, this technically has to combine with that, and I clearly messed that up. And I do find it fun that there's a little roller skate here. Nice parts use. But like I said, apart from that, honestly, I don't have much to recommend so far in the set. I will also do the M4 GT3. But we'll see when that means I have to get through the stickers on that one too, because I would like a better effect than this kind of garbage here where it's all broken up. In any case, that's what I'll do. And yeah, at least this guy has decent headlights, so maybe that'll be fun for me. In any case, those are little tips I wanted to give to you. Small review for just this one, and I'll see you all next time. All right, take care, guys. Bye.